26 penalties. Drag Route is now sitting on 6, Television's 5, Case Close 3. The majority of theirs have come on multiplayer blocks with 9 total.
Yeah, and Houston has a total of 19 penalties, so quite a disparity between the two teams. With most of their penalties also multiplayer blocks with 5. And I actually believe multiplayer blocks has been a common theme throughout the weekend, something we've seen quite a bit of. So with the new style of blocking, though, you're going to see that because you have the triangle, if you will, where it's one block in the back, two controlling, two in the front, and it definitely leads to somebody maybe grabbing an arm just as the jammer's trying to make a pass, and that's going to be a multiplayer block. So not surprising there. Then you watch it for Houston is the lone player with any sort of penalty concerns with 3. And Death by Chocolate has been the jammer for Houston so far. If you've been watching them out, that's not surprising.
And of course, Case Close has been out there for Kansas City. Unfortunately, she's been sent to the box 3 times. Kind of hurting her efforts when she's gotten out there. You know, and I will say, these multiplayer blocks, it's not a surprise. These are some very good jammers these defenses are having to go up against. So, I mean, they're trying to do everything they can to hold them back. And I mean, trust me, I wouldn't want to try to do it.
No. And trying to bust through these, the KC path is going to be busting Clover to start off the second half. And she will have a power start.
And once again, you see Kansas City adjust tack in their game plan, taking me back on the first time in I don't know how long in this entire tournament. Probably since the first day.
Well, I'll tell you, the score differential made have to do that. They had to change something up because what they were doing was not working. It was no longer working. And hey, that worked. Giving him a lead jammer. Oh no, Case Close. I'm sorry, Case Close. I thought it was the I apologize. Yeah, Case Close is the lead jammer for Kansas City. And Case Close picks up a quick 4 points and calls it off. So a good start for Kansas City. They're going to look to try to keep that trend going by sending Reptar to the jammer line.
Well, this may be a little bit of that when we're looking at the penalties and stuff. Reptar was very successful in the first half. She didn't draw any penalties. And I think that's what was happening was penalties were being drawn against the jammer that BBC was facing. And the power jammer and generally sometimes on lighter back in the front, she was able to take full well advantage and rack up some seriously crooked numbers.
Yeah, but the Reptar, however, and the steam jammers, if you will, for both teams have had a hard time getting through these large walls that they've been facing. And that is Death by Chocolate could be a great jammer. Reptar's going to try to force the issue. It's going to be right now in the front. They're going to try to hold Chocolate up to their ball. And it's 3 points for Kansas City, 4 points for Houston.
Reptar just snuck around and tried to using the small crowd to stay in and just riding a single skate down the outside edge. He goes to those 3 points that he's back. Just sneak in there and steal some.
It's going to be Slayer Who versus Dr. Dread.
Once again, Kansas City taking a weaker wall to start this circular counter to what they're doing. It's a big deal for Kansas City versus Clover. I think pretty effectively doing all tournament long, just adjusting the fire and taking new tactics and trying to get what he can out of his team.
And that multiplayer block situation rears its ugly head once again. This time it's Bruiser. And both jammers are through, but that is going to be the Houston jammer. Slayer Who out in front forces the issue.
Lighter, stronger, and faster. The working bot boots lives by. Stop by the bot booth/tent today for a custom boot fitting. That's bot boots.
It's going to be Mary Lou Wretched jamming for Kansas City, going against Hellcat. calls it up before Mary Lou has a chance to do any damage. It's going to be Speedo versus Case Closed. Speedo versus Case Closed. Pair of threes. I call it pair of threes. Setting a new wall once again, trying to get Case Closed to the front back, just taking the two blockers. Those two blockers effective. And instead, they could not hold back Case Closed, and she hustled her way around that two wall. Now coming back in. One second, she quickly, and it's going to see the defense starting on the offense. Oh, and that's Case Closed. Just annihilating the defense for Houston. Herself, and Speedo is going to be back on the track and leading the spin.
Well, the neighbor did a good job of just throwing out a head there and creating that track correct. Unfortunately, now Case Closed has been our worst enemy so far in this game. Just when she doesn't have time to really do some damage, and have a problem stepping back into these box.
Speedo's still working on her initial pass on it. So Case Closed has have an opportunity still.
Speedo able to shrug out of that shoulder block from the neighbor there on the inside. Yeah, make sure to wonder, you know, see Case Closed might have been penalty heavy so far this entire weekend, getting a little more penalty heavy in this game. Maybe trying to, you know, win one for her team all by herself out here. But she has been fantastic all time long.
Yeah, these Houston blockers are taking a toll on her right now, though. She is through, but a little worse for the wear. Speedo, they're trying to continue the effort for Houston as well.
And Houston trying to speed it up, and they've been slashing their way through that wall, trying to pick off at least one ball to slow this back down. Trying to help Case Closed see got a few more at the end there.
And Case Closed does get two more, and midnight the Kansas City blockers did hold Speedo scoreless on that final pass. Lead is cut down to 142-79.
We're getting all the way we asked for out here as we're looking to get Reptar and BBC at the back of the back once again. And I think we've got the official review. See the hand call from Pendergrass on the inside going towards Houston.
Who prefers Texas barbecue? Who's for Kansas City Royals?
Dug a little too deep for that.
Yeah, well, I should have just stopped at barbecue. That's, you know, that's an internal debate that may never be solved.
See, I wasn't going to bring in Memphis barbecue on you there, sorry.
Or Carolina barbecue. Yeah, I know there's other schools of barbecue, but, you know.
Speaking of cooking, we got Dynamite Chocolate and Reptar back there, man. They have been cooking it all afternoon. They're really working these walls, trying to find a little sliver of space where they can just fit in to get in, you know?
I don't know that Dynamite Chocolate has failed to get me January. I think she's got lead gen right experience. And give her another one. Death by Chocolate. Kansas City right now is suffering from death by chocolate. Oh, and a pile up of bodies on turn 2.
Operating mission now, Death by Chocolate sort of run into a little bit of a harassment there. And the pivot for the right side cruising.
And Reptar just having a new luck and roll with these Houston blockers.
Perfectly good shift to the inside and recycle to the back, trying to put back in the play once again distance. Just to suffer that abuse yet one more time.
And note that was a natural grand slam from Death by Chocolate.
Difference in this so far. It's great over the top pass to Mary Lou to get that star out right there.
And Death by Chocolate saw it,
little bodies might have seen all weekend long.
Absolutely. That one is one that the blockers frequently sniff out and prevent from happening. And a lot of times you end up with an illegal procedure penalty for an illegal star pass at the end of that. But you roll back, and that basically forced the WHL to be called out of Gene Hall.
You know what I'm saying? The 1.79 score up there really doesn't say to what you're actually seeing jam by jam on this track. It's a cumulative total that's coming in, but every single one of these jams has something for any Derby fan to watch.
Absolutely. And Nick is trying to put Kansas City back on the good foot here. Slows through as our one jammer. Bruiser left rubber. They're trying to hold Slayer Moon up.
Slow to let her just race around and get as many points as she can. You know, we're just trying to get in there and help her over the ball. Bruiser finally pulling in and getting in there. But they're good team defense. Houston holding as long as they can and still riding it out to the end.
Oh, let's get her to Hobie. She's got some more Brandon Salami. That's 5 for Enigma. And that's the end of the jam.
That was a successful for them. They're trying to take this up just a little bit. Let's get it to 169 or 94 or a little over 18 minutes left to go. I think Kansas City's definitely taking up their game here. But WHL has been the difference so far, I'd say, in favor of Houston.
Absolutely. And Houston knows it. And unless Kansas City can figure out Death by Chocolate, they're going to have a hard time coming into this lead to any significant degree.
Right now, both the jammers trying to work the outside edge against those walls. Not having too much success. Diving to the inside. He's now taking the drill. The jammers not to his rail. And she's whipping around this point.
Great job on her drill. And she does it again. Hey, if it works for it, well, it works. Oh, her body's all over the place. And the blocker just went there and leveled the path.
Excited about taking the line with this. Doing everything she can.
A high block being called an accelerator as she was trying to put up that path. And that is Eric Gronkowski forcing the doctor, forcing her to call off the jam. She did pick up 5 more points there for Kansas City though, as Kansas City has eclipsed the century mark.
That's a team timeout called by Houston Roller Derby that will leave them.
It's going to be case closed on the jammer line for Kansas City going against Speedo. Speedo has worked her way through the Houston line. Now she's trying to work her way through the Kansas City line. Case closed is trying to get her way through the Houston line now. She is through and is the jammer.
This has been a fast game so far. This is great. Inside. Oh, slip through. they'll run into a namesake, keep on the Jets to get back to that package pretty good. Houston has been very successful so far this afternoon, seeing a few points at the end of these calls. Getting in there and dumping through and finding a little pathway to score 1-2, and this time actually making a push.
Yeah, that they have. They've been very successful with getting points. And that is the game's points.
This is a matchup I'm looking very interested in right now. I'm looking at Death by Chocolate and Enigma.
But the problem is that Kansas City is representing only one blocker on the track right now. Death by Chocolate is going to be facing a micro back. And, you know, I'm sure they're going to try to do something there. There was that. That was almost unfair, quite frankly, Death by Chocolate. This dude is on the jammer, and then he's going to try to do what she can to force the issue. But Death by Chocolate with very quick 4 points.
I think that's kind of one of those pick the poison things.
Oh, a nice little mini game there. That's what the name of there. Death by Chocolate with 4 more points. I'm happy to let it go. The club right now is Houston's friend. So Houston, as long as they have a path advantage here, they'll let Death by Chocolate be as many points as they can.
That's what I was going to get on that one too. It's like, sometimes you see teams, they get, you know, so habituated to calling off and not let other jammers score. It was cool to see Houston really try to run an offense game out there saying, I'm just going to score more than you, and we're just taking time out.
When you have a block advantage and you're scoring points, you have the jammer that's been scoring all the points for you. The jammer that hasn't faced off the jammer yet. So work it. You've got the block on your side.
So just lay the money on the good numbers there.
Reptar versus Slayer Moon. Reptar is trying to get inside. Oh, just about to be scored when that was less than a minute. That was just enough to get Slayer Moon the chance to become a ring champion.
And this still just running, shutting there, holding up long enough to allow her time to get back through instead of letting both jammers break back at the same time, giving them an opportunity to score more points.
That was a 3-0 champion favor of Houston. Slayer Moon doing a good job of calling that one off.
Of course, penalties didn't help, but it seems like Houston, that timeout really got their head right and got them back into it. Kansas City was trying to cut into that lead. Being very effective what they're doing. Once again, Kansas City taking even near ball defense to get them rest in the second half.
And then it's going to be Dr. Dread on the champion line versus Hellcat. Dr. Dread coming out early. Not late as she didn't come out before the race, but you know, late in the 5 seconds.
And it's been sent to her out to the Nassau Repelling Box. Check out how you want to have a train front. Probably got caught with a toe out while she was sustaining the edge of the wall there.
Yeah, Dr. Dread thought that was on her, and she was about to run to the medical box herself, but then found out really late that it wasn't on her. That's unfortunate because she loses a little bit of time there. And this is why she's trying to pass it before.
Right, I see this two blocking walls just really tie it down hard, pulling themselves together. Do everything they can. Again, losing more bodies to the Nassau Repelling Box. These jammers are just getting points right now. Dr. Dread is taking everything she can right now at the front of this wall. City with Clover was driven out yet again by Jacqueline Hyde. Betty Watson trying to play a little sneaky game there, sliding back, raising her hands, trying to see if she can get a side of the back all the way to the back of the cycle, deep into the back.
That's going to be a highlight for sure.
We're looking at 3-3 with one jammer out there. You can't see the turn offense on and get another breakthrough for Clover. No, that runs out.
Dr. Dread was spanked at the end of that
Fatal Kiss Clothing is skater owned and operated. Stop by the Fatal Kiss Clothing booth and check out some of the awesome fashion they have to offer. That's Fatal Kiss Clothing.
Well, looks like it's we're going to stay out there for Kansas City, joined by Enigma, going up against Speedo as they blended in those two balls now.
Speedo being sent out by Ram and being recycled to the bottom of the net. Not something you see a lot of from a channel. And then Speedo taking out the power jam for Houston. Picks up 5 points on the first power jam scoring pass.
Houston's trying to turn those defense into some offense. Gets Speedo in a run for the bruiser right now. Throwing some back in the way with Ram and Clover. Juggling, might be trying to open up the holes, but being driven out, Speedo decides he's just going to call up the jam and put it on the next jam.
And that's going to be a power start. And I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to look. For this power start, I'm going to say it's Death by Chocolate. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm so good.
But you were mistaken on.
Oh, it's not power start. Okay.
So half right.
Half right. Okay.
I think you've been paying attention to this game.
Yes, a little bit. The first lead jam taken off of Death by Chocolate.
And her coach, they put an Easter family when she's been out there. She's even getting bogged down in the pack where she's finding an outside edge and she can take advantage of the user speed.
She definitely works on the edges. That is for sure. That's 5 points. And we have a team timeout, Houston.
Timeouts are an excellent time for contemplation and reflection. The blood of the husband and wife dream team, Ashley, Gilby, and Grayson, go to the house right now. Team Texas and Dallas Whitney Brothers.
Slayer Moon and his goals gonna start the jam on the jam line here.
I think this is the tightest I've seen these two blocking formations put together so far in this entire game.
Now, when you're that tempo, you can usually work the edges, and Slayer Moon is able to do so. She is on the perfect channel.
She got high up on the outside there, which tiptoed to put most of the body out of play.
Oh, a fantastic job with Case Close of just shredding a block. Slayer Moon is going to go ahead and get knocked out, called off. Picks up 4 points for her effort as Houston has eclipsed the double century mark, 201 to 125.
It looks like Kansas City short of the rotation back there, and Chandler Lamb, as we're going to be seeing Hellcat going up against the Enigma. A big lighter blocking set up there for Kansas City 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Accelerator there on the inside. Thank you, Mr. Broke.
Enigma looking for something on the outside. Hellcat trying to inside, outside. And Enigma is through for lead jam for Kansas City.
She has been highly effective when she's been out there as finisher. We know her as a great blocker, but showing a double skill set right there.
Absolutely. She's clearly got that. Oh, that is Kelly Kopowski knocking out. First man to call out the jam after picking up 2 points.
I've never seen Clover as a background in hockey, so it's pretty she likes to work those hips and those ankles. I think she just we're probably have to bring her a little further into these walls to be like normal hockey. Alongside Bustin Beaver, who has been out there. I think she's only seen her out there one other time so far this afternoon.
I think both of them have been out there one other time. Very light round 2, but I believe it's just round.
And that's successfully taking the other to the inside. To the outside there, 2 balls as Grayson.
Bruised skate loose is the over-the-shoulder roller skate holder. Skate slings that come in tons of colors and patterns. Find them on Etsy and order yours today. That's bruised skate loose.
Official timeout. There is some
$1 worth of merchandise. I looked over there at the previous halftime. It was only up to $250, so you can still get a great deal, and it goes to the cause of the Dallas Derby Devils travel team.
So it looks like we have an illegal procedure called on that last attempted call-out, which now, once again, you would have called this earlier, Death by Chocolate, low jam, power jam, and there you go.
lead jam. Yeah, they're back on the string of lead jams here. They're all out there.
She's trying to push that Kansas City wall, and that's not there anymore. Oh, Sequels and the results still the same. Death by Chocolate, driving her way through.
She's the single strength salami. She would open up a sub shop right now, let me tell you that. And that is Mary Lou Richards back out of the penalty box and making her initial pass. Death by Chocolate gets up, knocked out of bounds, and brings up 4 points for him.
Yeah, no matter how much I watch Derby, no matter the quality of the teams, you always see that jammers sneak out of the box real quick, especially when they've had a lap or 2 in. Everybody's head's been on the swivel and turned around and beaten up a little bit, and they just slice their way through. They're able to get those calls.
Looks like we're going to have an official timeout. Okay. The double for the contact lines. Okay, who's taking contact lines?
So on my ball, Slater against these players. So they're getting low to try and drive through that wall and get those toe stops to work. Once again, looking at the light behind out there. Kansas City to the eyes on the penalty box.
Slayer Miller just absolutely blasted through that pack. Not really untouched. Case Clover's working her way through. She is going for her scoring pass. Working her way through for her scoring pass.
Looks like we're going to those offensive trade-offs out there in this jam. Just trading points for time. If you're sliding just a little more than 4 minutes left to go. 4 minutes left to go in this exciting battle.
Yeah, 67 points is not unsurmountable, but under 5 minutes, 67 points is definitely a chore.
Well, I'm sure there's ladies out there in white that wouldn't want to take that chore on right now.
They are
the tool they need to use.
Absolutely ready and willing. And they're going to send Reptar out there to see what she can do.
Hellcat trying to bounce around the edges right there, trying to see if she can work her toe stops to find some little seam, some little break on the edge, the inside, the outside, whichever direction you get. Trying to face off against Bruiser, and actually wins that battle.
Hellcat going to try to score some more points, but Houston had that lead a little bit. Eat more block. Reptar, as I mentioned earlier, usually producer family. She is hungry to get through this pack right now. And that's a hard shot for Reptar. And that is going to give Hellcat a power jam. 5 points on the power jam on her first initial scoring pass. And now it's going to be a power jam pass for Hellcat. Oh, now give me 5 points.
It's going to keep that outside Republic box clean. It's going to stay clean over there. It's always full of bodies every time I look up there.
Get him at least before the end of the game, so we'll have 2 jobbers starting out the next one. But with less than 2 minutes remaining, after this game, head on over to Jamberry Nails. You can check out all the customizable nail art options at the Jamberry booth located in Dallas, Birmingham, Jamberry Nails.
We have an official timeout. The officials are not quite ready for that.
We have 1:25 left to go in this one. We'll see what happens. Is Houston going to try and run on the clock? Is Dr. Craig going to be able to get the lead jammer? Wait and see. She's going up against Buzzin' Beaver. Buzzin' Beaver looking to play a little defense in the help there alongside Dutch and Poisonberry Pie.
Yeah, Buzzin' Beaver does not look like she's in any rush to head through. Now she's going to pick up that a little bit. As we have a little jammer in Dr. Craig.
Dr. Craig says we'll shot moments in the second half as well.
Buzzin' Beaver busting through.
Seeing like Dr. Craig on the ball, Buzzin' Beaver still going to make the time it was. Hits pass right where she slides through, taking another turn around this track. Dr. Craig launches herself into the wall yet again, trying to find purpose, trying to get that last one as this clock ever winds down.
That's 4 more points for Dr. Craig. 4 more points for Buzzin' Beaver.
We have almost 15 seconds left on the game clock. A little less than a minute left on the time clock.
That is Buzzin' Beaver busting down for 4 more points for Houston. Dr. Craig is through with 4 points in a row.
And I think we're just going to ride this one out to the end. So everybody let's get some joy in this one.
And they call it off. And there's going to be an unofficial final. 4 more points being picked up at the tail end there. It's going to be 251 to 177 is our unofficial total.
So make sure you step over this track, stick your hand out. Both of these teams have really brought everything to us this weekend. Make sure you show your appreciation. Get out there, put your hand out, say good game.
And a thank you to Jersey number of food this weekend. That's North Koreans.
Hey, I'm